We're going to stick together, and we got to win the medal as a team.
I think we have to control our emotions.
It's huge for our country. For us, it's everything.
Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Riga, Latvia for the FIBA EuroBasket third place game between Greece and Finland. Here in the arena Riga, we've got the third place game. That'll be followed by Turkey going up against Germany in the battle for the title. This is the road to the final. You see the Greece beat Lithuania, but slipped up against Turkey. Finland, after winning against Georgia, came up short against Germany. And as we always like to say, it's a difficult game to play in so much that you had your eyes on the prize, on the championship, but it's always better to win on the back of a victory rather than exiting a tournament with a loss, and that will be on the minds especially for these Finnish players who are in uncharted territory, having never reached the podium at the FIBA EuroBasket. We know that Greece have. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor. And the reality is, Mike, history tells us that Greece are the favorites in this game, but the Wolves are hungry.
Both of these teams have had excellent EuroBasket runs. The goal for everyone is to get a medal. And even though there's the disappointment from not advancing to the championship, there's still a lot to play for. And as you say, the history of the Greek team, they've been here before, they've medaled, they've had these opportunities, but you just love the way this Finland team has played throughout the entire tournament. You know, which team can really motivate themselves and be at their best today? That's the challenge that we're about to find out.
Well, one thing that we do know is both teams wear blue, and there was a lot of blue in the house tonight, the Arena Riga, which really has been rocking and rolling for the last 2 weeks. It's hard to believe they were already at the final. Greece, they went into their semifinal against Turkey feeling good about themselves, feeling good about their chances, and they just never got on track. And I think it probably had more to do with Turkey than it did Greece. But I think what was disappointing was, I think even the Greeks would acknowledge that maybe they didn't show as much heart in that game that they needed to.
Well, unfortunately for Greece, they let the game get away from themselves in that second half. This is a country with tremendous pride, and you know, there were such high hopes and expectations when they played so well to beat Lithuania. But as you said, it was more a tribute to the outstanding play and that daily performance of Turkey. You know, just the end result was really disappointing for Greece.
And he had to really salute. This guy's gotten all the plaudits, all the praise. Vasilios Spanoulis, he's done everything right, but in that game, maybe things did not go according to plan for him, and, well, he'll learn from the experience. Now the players are on the court for the national anthems.
if you are able, the national anthem for Team Greece.
the game's important, and with that in mind, that's why we saw Finland President Alexander Stubb sitting beside FIBA Secretary General Andreas Zaklis. You know it. We saw him in town, and a lot of hard work being done here, and it's a great honor to have so many dignitaries. Referees for today's game: Jorge Vasquez from Puerto Rico, the crew chief Antonio Rafael Conde from Spain on the right, and Julio Cesar Anaya from Panama on the left. I like having a little bit of continental spicing up of things.
Great referees from all around the world, and they're on display here in our 2 games.
Well, Finland have played in every FIBA EuroBasket since 2011. That was tremendous time, and that man right there, Mikko Murren, and his dad Kimmo actually played in that team and the 2013 team that beat Greece. Miro Little, Mika Jantunen, Elias Valtonen, Lauri Markkanen, and Jacob Grandison in the starting 5 with Captain Sasu Salin, Olivier Kamwa coming off the bench, Edon Maksuni, Murinen, Gustafsson, Seppala, and there is Markkanen, who he hasn't disappointed.
No, he's been outstanding. Again, he plays with so much responsibility for this team. He's the go-to guy, and he's the team leader, but pace will be important for this Finland team today. You see Coach Lassi Tuovi, they have shot 70 more field goal attempts through the course of their games, including 62 of those 70 are three-point attempts. So the pace and the three-point shooting will be really important for this Finland squad today.
For Greece, who ended their long drought of playing at the Olympics, making it back last year. They've got Tyler Dorsey, Kostas Lukas, Kostas Papanikolaou, Dimitris Hatzivelis in the starting 5, along with Giannis Antetokounmpo, Larentzakis, Toliopoulos, Kaladzakis, Samadorov, Kostas Antetokounmpo coming off the bench, amongst others.
And Jeff, has there been a more dominant force than Giannis Antetokounmpo in this tournament? The big challenge for Finland is to try to keep this guy out of transition. He has had so many highlight plays, coast to coast, power dunks around the rim, amazing plays from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's see if the Greek team can get him stops and get out in transition today.
Lassi Tuovi, the head coach, had been the assistant coach for Henrik Detman for so long, but one of the great things that Detman did was he kind of empowered his assistant coaches to draw plays during timeouts and coach, and I think probably widely acknowledged the Finns have a lot of great coaches.
All over the world, Jeff. Every league in the world, Finland basketball, the style of play, the system, shooting at all 5 spots, offensive rebound, transition game. Those are the characteristics of Finland's style, and we see great coaching coming out of Finland consistently.
All over the world.
All over the world, NBA highest level.
Antarctica,
if
maybe?
they had a league in Antarctica, I believe there would be a Finland coach there. They'd probably feel at home with all the snow.
Head coach Vasilis Spanoulis can coach anywhere, that's for sure. Like Tuovi, one of the really good minds, great minds.
And we loved his demeanor in the press conference. Hey, let's get over this loss and get ready for the big game here for the medal. Again, that's experience as a player.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're underway here in the Arena Riga, the third place game between Greece and Finland. Greece winning the opening tip, wearing the white and attacking the basket to the right on your screen. And Dorsey comes out, misses with the first attempt. What a great jump ball. You see Antetokounmpo jumping against Markkanen, and just illustrates the magnitude, the quality of players at this tournament. 2 NBA stars. Here is a foul foul on Hatzivelis.
And you see Katsavelis takes the matchup with Markkanen, and also they're trying to double on that catch on his first post-up.
Long shot, no good. There's the follow by Grandison, almost got it in. Mike, one thing that we have seen of late has been the Finns playing above the rim. Now, a little bit of a discussion, and the ball will be awarded to Greece.
Players, officials, coaches settling into the game here. A lot at stake for both teams.
Willis already given Vasquez a hard time about the foul that he called. At the end of the tournament, a little bit of irritability amongst the coaches. Here is the drive on the baseline. Slukas. Hatzivelis. Oh, side of the backboard. Look at Markkanen. The low dribble and fouled once again. This time the foul on Slukas. Look at that, Theo Papaloukas in the middle, Diamantidis on the right, and Papanikolaou on the left. Theo Papaloukas and Diamantidis, obviously the linchpins in that 2005 team that Spanoulis was on, that won the EuroBasket title in Belgrade. Spanoulis still donning the black frame glasses and black hat.
Great to see them supporting the team.
Papanikolaou got away with a shirt tug. There's Markkanen. Here's Antetokounmpo tied up as he drives in.
And Jeff, that is a great sign for Finland right there. This is one of the toughest time to stop Antetokounmpo. You can see the help. Markkanen slides in, gets his hands on the basketball, forces the jump. Good team defense.
Very close to committing a foul.
Looks like Markkanen shaking his left wrist a little bit there after the play.
Neither team has scored. Markkanen goes up against Papanikolaou. Thought he could turn and score with a little jump hook. He does not. Pass whipped over to Dorsey for three. He got it!
And Jeff, we saw the last play. Giannis tries to get to the rim, drives into the help, and it's a turnover. This time he makes a great adjustment. Here he is, sees the bodies, 3 bodies lined up. There's the skip pass to Dorsey, and we know Dorsey can bury that corner 3.
Valtonen takes it in, brings it back out. Mika Jantunen. Markkanen knocked out of his hands. Antetokounmpo goes for it. Greece have it. Hatzivelis crosses midcourt. Picks it up just in time, misses a shot. And Markkanen rebounds and is fouled by Hatzivelis, who picks up his second.
So good activity to start the game from Hatzivelis. The 2 fouls, missed the corner 3 and tripped off the layup there. You want a little bit more efficiency, but he's in there for the defensive matchup.
Markkanen, low dribble, loses it. Dorsey chases it down. And Antetokounmpo fouled by Jantunen.
And respect for Jantunen stepping in there, giving up his body. This is a freight train coming downhill at you with Giannis. But Jeff, we've seen how physical this Greek defense can be. For example, in the earlier game against Israel, they just out-muscled Israel throughout the entire game. We see their defensive physicality forcing the turnover. And if Greece can get Giannis in transition, that's a big step forward in them taking control of the game.
Remember, Greece played their group phase games in Limassol. Finland hosted their group, Group B, in Tampere, Finland. Fans counting the seconds as Antetokounmpo is pretty slow in terms of getting those free throws off.
He has a deliberate routine.
Valtonen from the right knocks down the three. To the rescue, Elias Valtonen.
He has the timely shooting ability that has really helped this Finland offense. They need a bucket late, they need a bucket early. Valtonen.
He has the clutch gene. Valtonen stops. Oh, they get it. Papanikolaou, instead of shooting, he gets outside to Dorsey. Talk about reliability. Dorsey's been one of the better three-point shooters for Greece.
Outstanding teamwork and smart play from Papanikolaou.
We were a little. Back to Jantonen. That's good.
The three-point shooting from the 5 spot. He stretched out the defense. Pick and pop.
And Markkanen fouls. Giannis sends him back to the free throw line.
Hey, Jeff, just look at the length and athleticism. He splits the double team and goes strong to the basket. That's the athleticism in that small space. So difficult to defend. But here's the early three-point shooting from Finland on the highlights. They're never out of a game because of that shooting. They got off to the slow start, bang, bang, 8-6.
Bang, bang.
It happens just like that. The pistol.
Now, why are they counting, Mike? Look.
I think it's fantastic. Finland fans getting into the game, trying to get into his head a little bit. But I think it was faster that time. He was at least 2 seconds faster that time.
But is that woman's hair really blue, or is that a wig? Because imagine what she would have to go through.
The fans are all in. Blue hair. The Smurfs painting themselves, the body paint. I hope we can see the Smurfs here in the arena today, too.
See, a lot of fans dress up for their teams, but I don't think anybody goes to the lengths that the Finns go to.
And when they apply that body paint, they're thinking the whole time, this will help the team win.
Even the Smurfs?
Even the Smurfs.
Kalaitzakis has come into the game. Saline, the captain. Ooh. Long. Mira Little gets it to Kamwa. Kamwa's been getting better as the tournament has gone on. He gets blocked from behind by Antetokounmpo. And the shot clock violation. Kamwa didn't see Giannis.
This was a great defensive possession for Greece in the half court here. You see Giannis from behind with the block. But it was the multiple efforts and Papanikolaou bodying up Kamwa in the paint.
Makshani comes into the game. Remember, so Giannis was the MVP of the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament in Piraeus last summer. Ticked off a box. Then he made it to the Olympics, played there, got to the quarterfinals, ticked off that box, but he's yet to get to the podium of a FIBA event. And if he does more of that, we might just see him on the podium.
Jeff, just bully ball to the baseline. The length for the dunk.
Nice handoff to Jantonen by Kamwa.
You love Kamwa's activity level.
He's really noticeably gone up with his performances. Look at Valtonen, careless pass, and Valtonen gets in, and it's blocked. And they're going to count the block. Now they could challenge this, but looks like he got the block. Watch this again. But you won't be able to see it from this angle. looks like it was a good call. Oh, I think that was on the way down.
It looked like it was right over the rim, but what a block from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
Great effort. Adam Maxoni, that's short. And now it goes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Kalazakis fouled, so he will go to the line. So we've got our first timeout. As you look at the replay of the dunk from Giannis.
Why are you so nervous? It's just over pressure. We didn't touch the paint before only, not a single time. 4 minutes, you didn't touch. Me ei päästy peinttiin, me vaan pelattiin käsipalloa. Ottakaa kerran rippi räjähti. Me pitää päästä ajamaan ja syöttää ulos. Eikä myöskään Giannis vaihtaa flipin, niin ohi ja ajo ja syöttö. Nyt ihan oma koris. Ja rauhassa. Ei ne pelaa hyvin, me vaan otetaan ihan päättömiä ratkaisuja koko ajan.
Could be wrong, but I think if they could see that, it might have been a bucket. But
fantastic athleticism, and this Greek team has really started this game strong on the defensive end. Finland only 3 for 11 to start the early going here, and when they're not finishing plays, that allows the transition game, and that's where Antetokounmpo is so tough. So Finland's got to find ways to get some easy buckets, finish some plays, and set their defense.
12-8. Greece trying to make it back to the podium at the FIBA EuroBasket for the first time since 2009.
And Jeff, as we see this free throw, it's more of the wolf calls. They're not counting. So if they're going to count Antetokounmpo at the free throw line, they're not able to do the Susi-Yangi wolf call.
Oh, this is both. Kalazakis.
We see the effectiveness of the Susi-Yangi wolf call for the opponent free throw shooter.
Going up against Matoglu. Salim wide open. Good!
And Jeff, that's just, you can't let that happen. Kamwa working middle, great screen on the backside. Yauntinen pinned in the man, and Salim buried the three.
And here comes Sasu Salim, picks up the ball. Bounce pass to Valtonen. Yauntinen has it to the corner. Salim again.
Two good post-reaction looks from Salim.
Dorsey, oh boy, he is hot today, his third.
And we saw this in the Spain game. When you load up bodies on Giannis, he's able to deliver to the shooters.
Valtonen, the baseline misses. Nice bounce pass.
Giannis being used more in that screen roll, short roll playmaking today. Game plan adjustment from Coach Spinoulis.
Maxoni to Salim. Salim cross court. Valtonen from the wing. Finland working it around on the perimeter. Kalazakis, yes!
But Jeff, that possession is really a microcosm of the game. You get the ball to Dorsey in one corner, and then the pull-in from help on the backside, and on the backside is the other corner three.
Kamwa, Kalazakis really doing a great job, and somehow Kamwa able to bank it in. Blue hair of the Finnish fans, the flags, the wolf masks. But right now, Greece looking good.
Let's see who is in the house.
Don't let him! Stay solid! Don't let Greece solid! No retake! No right!
Who else do we have in the crowd?
Don't let Greece!
Okay, there we go, there we go.
Alexakis! Toniopoulos the ball! Toniopoulos!
And it's a birthday! Happy birthday to you!
One up! Patience! Good screen! Bilbao! Nothing!
So, Jeff, most of the time we've seen Giannis skip it to the backside corner because most teams pull in from the help side. That time to Dorsey, it was the strong side help, and that's all the result.
There's Papaloukas on his feet. Again, Diamantidis to his right. Diamantidis hit that game-winning shot against France to cap an incredible comeback in the last 48 seconds. They were down several points. And Papanikolaou, well, he was in that 98 World Cup team.
Legends.
Remember him booting the ball into row H at the end of their game against Yugoslavia as they lost that game. He was so frustrated. But nevertheless, it's all one big happy Greek family. And they're here supporting their team. Kostas Antetokounmpo. Oh, good job. Salim and it's Toliopoulos, and he misses. Marking him back in the game. The rebound. Makshoni. And you got to give credit to Kalazakis forcing the extra pass and the miscommunication.
Really good action from Finland. They ran two shooters by on post reaction, tried to get the pick and pop pass off target. But the challenge now for Greece, they've relied on Giannis to create in transition, to create out of the post and in the short roll. Where do they get their offense? Last possession was a great defensive stand from Finland.
Gustafsson's just checked into the game. He fouls Toliopoulos. Finland had a foul to give. Mika Murinen checks into the game. Seen the good, the bad with him. He has been sensational, but his emotional discipline is a little bit wanting at times. Here's a drive, and Mitoglou going to the line for two.
And that's a tough matchup for Little. He got caught defensively with the disadvantage situation against Mitoglou. Big body to try to guard here.
He was saying, look, when he went in, he kind of swung his hand and caught me in the face. Mitoglou played a little bit of college basketball at Wake Forest. Other great players. So far, 4-7 for Greece. Finland have yet to attempt a free throw. Makes the second. Lead back to 8. Or back to 7, excuse me. Here is No, it is 8. It's just slow to register on the graphic. Markkanen spins, gets inside, and is fouled by Kostas Antetokounmpo, who really impressed us with his rim protection the previous 2 games.
Yes, he's been outstanding with his rim protection, but we talk about not getting to the free throw line yet. That's how you get to the free throw line. Markkanen, head down, strong direct line drive to the basket, spinning through contact, draws the foul. That's the physicality that's going to help this team win.
Makes both. Okay, now that is the right score. 21-15. Final minute here in the first quarter. Poliopoulos open, yes! Greece drilling the threes. That's their 5th three-pointer of the game from 8 attempts. Showing what Finland usually like to do to opponents. Markkanen takes it all the way in. And that's it. So Greece claim a impressive lead at the end of one, 24-15 over Finland.
Looking at the first quarter numbers, take a look at the 2-point shooting and 3-point shooting for Finland. They're 5 for 17 from the floor in the first quarter, 29%. That's a tribute to this Greek defense, making it really difficult. 3 for 9 from 3.
Whereas at the other end, Mike, Greece have been knocking down the threes.
Yes, 5 for 8. Again, we see here Dorsey loves the spot up in the corner, and that's your challenge. If you're going to put bodies in the paint to stop Giannis, he's able to deliver that ball to the shooter in the corners. Saw Valtonen open the scoring for Finland. But then again, beautiful passing here. Giannis draws the double, forces the double, creates the advantage. And it's teamwork for a great shot. Ball movement, extra pass, take a look here. This time, right to the rim, powering through the defense, over the top. So difficult to double, and he's long enough to pass out of the double team. This is what Coach Manoulis was upset about in the timeout, that they let Salim get the shot. And here again, helping one pass away, Valtonen, too easy. This was beautiful teamwork. Look at that, around the horn, shot fake, rhythm 3. That's all because Giannis forces that double team.
Scan in the QR code to get Courtside 1891 in your smartphone so you can watch live streams, view extended highlights, and keep up with everything in international basketball. Do not be alarmed, folks. There are not real wolves in the house, but it sounds like it. It's just Mike in the background howling.
I wish I could howl like that, Jeff.
Oh, well read by Miro Little, and he's going up for the dunk. There'll be no blocking that.
Great play, Miro Little, but again, with Giannis resting on the bench, where does Greek create their advantages offensively?
Papanikolaou. Oh, nice pass back to Slukas. That's where they get him.
Slukas just has a knack for big buckets. The experience.
6 of 9 from three-point range. Greece, it's contagious, the three-point shot making. Valtonen, 5 on the shot clock. Miro Little has to go up. and makes a tough shot going off 1 foot.
I mean, that's fantastic from Miro Little. He gets the breakaway dunk, and this one, he creates his own shot, late clock, and buries the pull-up.
Anthony called for a hold or a push on Kostas. This is not an easy shot here.
2 guys running at him.
And this was his anticipation and steal. Grandison comes back into the game. You saw the little dunk.
Was it a little dunk or little dunk?
It was a big dunk for little. Mitoglu puts it, has it knocked away, and not going to get a shot off. They're going to let him run. Look out. Might have something spectacular. Papanikolaou says it was just a foul. Watch this. Mikkonen knew the foul is coming. Oh, the president! President Stubb thought that was more than just a foul.
The president is into the game.
Might have to call an emergency meeting. Miro Little. Nice lob! Skies! Even Kostas Antetokounmpo didn't have the rim protection for that. Starting to think he might be the biggest leaper in this tournament. Grandison with the rebound. Up to Lowry. Lowry Markkanen whips it inside to Kamwa. Back outside to Little. Here's Murinen for 3. And Murinen gets it back! Mika Murinen, take it over! NBA scouts jumping out of their seats. We gotta draft him. When he refines his game, he is gonna be something else.
Jeff, these are highlight plays. The baseline cut for the lob. But look at this. We have the Greek freak, but what about the finish freak? Attacking the rim.
Good call, Mike.
Wow.
The finish freak.
There he is. Doing pull-ups on the rim here in Riga.
And now Kostas has it taken away by the finish freak. And then he's fouled in the backcourt. Unsportsmanlike. And Murinen single-handedly turning this game around. Now remember, he missed some free throws against Germany. But what has happened is the Finnish crowd is now in it. I mean, to be fair, he did get some ball there. Well, he has had some struggles at the free throw line. He seems to be able to handle the spectacular easily. It's some of the other things where he has to work. He makes 1 of 2.
The length, the athleticism, you know, and again, he had that open three-point look before the big dunk. Just, he is a modern-day forward with his skill package.
Who would you liken him to in the past?
Oh, in the past?
You don't have to say it now. Just think about it. Oh, and another alley-oop! This one by Kamwa. And Finland have closed the gap to a single point.
Lassie Tuovi between quarters said, all right, guys, just throw lobs. Murinen, Kauma.
Let's turn this Riga Arena into Lob City. Oh, look at that. How about Tony Dorsey? How about Dorsey has just been, Tyler Dorsey has been fantastic. Used to be a great player called Tony Dorsey as well, you might remember. Here is Markkanen from deep. In and out. Oh, Murinen goes down, Dorsey goes down. Uh-oh, here comes the Greek freak. And he hands it off to Toliopoulos. And Antetokounmpo gets it back. And he's fouled on the putback attempt. He's just so difficult once he gets on that right at the basket to keep it away, keep him away. How crucial was that fourth three-pointer of the game from Dorsey to keep the Greeks in front? But look at Kamwa joining the lob party.
Oh. I'm really impressed with what Kamo's doing here. As you can see, teams going to their benches, the officials will go through a review.
A 2 or 3 point shot. Initial call was 3 points. Let's see, roll. Oh yeah. See?
I confirm we changed the decision.
You see the same.
Conclusive, yeah?
Conclusive. It's two shots, 2 points.
So that was a 2-pointer, not a 3. Dorsey has 11 points. And Greece have a 29-26 lead.
And look, Dorsey tries to come out of the timeout shooting free throws. He went to the line thinking I'm hot, but it's Giannis that will step to the free throw line.
Crafty. Slide.
Tried to pull a fast one. Officials caught it.
Antetokounmpo. This is the first. Giannis has been to the line a lot today. He's 4 of 5. That was his first miss. Makes the second, so it is up to a 4-point advantage. Oh, backdoor. Kamwa couldn't get him the basketball. Murinen. Little spins, turns, and that was read beautifully. Good work by Grandison. Oh, Murinen's pass.
And with the shot clock running down, Markkanen under the rim, just shoot it. There really wasn't enough time for him to pass it and have Markkanen finish. Better option to put it up, get that shot on the rim, and see if there's even a rebound opportunity.
Two fouls on Markkanen, who hasn't really gotten off today. He's only got 2 points, 4 rebounds.
Well, he's definitely the primary target in Coach Spinola's and Greek defensive game plan.
Oh, almost a steal. Kamwa very active up high. Now the lob to Antetokounmpo.
Kamwa just giving up so much size on the block.
Now the ball goes off the hands of Jantanen, and it is Greece on the counterattack. And Murinen commits the foul. Feels like a couple of times today, Finland have had a run where they've gotten really close, and then Greece just pulled back ahead.
You can see the advantage that Giannis has on the block down there. But the turnovers are really the key points that are hurting Finland. And what Greece is doing very well, they're defensive rebounding. They're cleaning up their defensive board very well on the Finland misses. But this quarter, Finland has been finishing their plays better, which has pulled them closer.
And this is not a good foul because it's put Slukas on the line as Finland are over the limit. Fernandez here today, Spanish legend who now retired. Here is the foul down the low block by Papanikolaou.
So, Jeff, we see Greece playing with Giannis as basically a 5 and 4 shooters and playmakers around him. I like this. This is what I think Greece has been at their best, the most difficult to guard, but it also matches up well against the smaller, more mobile Finland lineup.
Because of the quickness and length of Kalazakis, especially, but also Samadorov.
Now Samadorov into the game, yes. See switching screens.
Well, Max Honey gets inside, and his attempt doesn't go down. Well, that was a turnover, unnecessary for Greece. Valtonen back outside to Salin for 3. And Kamwa steps in front of Antetokounmpo, knocks it out of bounds. And they call the foul on Kamwa. Feels like this is not going well for Finland.
Well, they got a great look from Salin in transition. He did knock it down. Loose ball. You see the length for Antetokounmpo to tip it. Kamwa comes in, picks up his second foul. That's puts the Finland team in a difficult situation because he's so important to their matchups and offense.
They had Mika Murinen, who just ignited that run for Finland, and they were able to get to within 1. But now Greece have gone back up by 9 points. And their biggest lead, they'll equal their biggest lead if Giannis makes this one. And he does. Midway through this second quarter. Max Honey to Sasu Salin. Kamwa, feed set, got it! He was able to get it up before Giannis could get out and get a hand in the face.
You can see great playmaking from Sasu Salin, attacks the closeout, gets to the paint, kicks it out.
And a foul called, so Giannis is going back to the free throw line. Struggling to limit his catches in the low post, and that's 3 on Kamwa.
So Kamwa just buries the 3, and down on the other end, they put it in the post, and he picks up his 3rd foul. Markkanen returns also with 2 fouls in the game. You can see the challenging rotation now for Lassi Torvi and the Finland squad.
So Greece repeatedly going to the free throw line. They've already attempted 14 free throws and made 10. And it's Giannis Antetokounmpo who's attempting most of them. He misses the first. He's now 7 of 9. He does make the second. Goes back to an 8-point advantage. Can Finland get their main man, Markkanen, going? Here he is catching it low and banks it in, and maybe taking advantage of the younger Samadorov, who's a great talent. But it's a very steep learning curve when you're going up against Markkanen.
And Markkanen has the size and length advantage on him there. Great job from Finland, getting Markkanen an easy one.
They're going to bring Kostas Antetokounmpo back in. Oh, Kalazakis passed it back out. Samadorov for 3. And it's Sasu Salin. Overhead pass to Markkanen. And he's fouled by Samadorov. That is the 4th team foul on Greece.
Smart foul from Samadorov there. Stop the break, set the defense, keep Finland this possession out of transition. Now, Jeff, this is one of those sideline plays. Watch Markkanen right now.
Look at Markkanen going in strong. Doesn't matter who it is. This time it was Kostas and Antetokounmpo. And Spanoulis is going up and having words with Antetokounmpo, just telling him how he needs to D.
He wants him to be more active and help get there earlier. You could see that play just by the formation. They put Markkanen in that basket cut, and he posted up, strong to the rim. Good spark for Lauri Markkanen.
Markkanen in the post! 11! 1 triple second, you go out of the block! 11! 2 players here, 1 here! Konopoulos! Kostas! Dorsey! You got Costa! Immediately! When he goes over, we can pin down for Dorsey! After we don't have nothing, Costa, you go out, step up!
That was one of the highlight reel plays with Mika Murinen, whose career is just taken off with this Finland national team.
Jeff, talent presents itself. And you see the talent and athleticism, the length, high flyer, above the rim. So much potential. And, you know, he's got Lauri Markkanen as a great role model and example to help him along his way. His father, a former player.
His mother, a former player.
His mother, like, again.
Former Tar Heel.
It's great to see this young guy, Mika, playing so well here in Riga.
Yeah, he is in the all-spectacular team. There's no doubt about that. Dorsey for 3. Short this time. Valtonen wasn't able to get it up to Salin in time. He was ahead. Finland now with a little bit of momentum. Oh, and Markkanen turns it over. Good job, Greece. Koliopoulos pulls up on the break and makes a 3.
Jeff, that's Greek.
Wow.
Attacking Finland and beating them at their game. The turnover, the transition opportunity, counterattack, and 3 in transition, catch and shoot. Great work, Greece.
Greece have hit 7 3-pointers. That one by Billy.
Hei, ala pää! Silleen, että Mikke vapaata Sasu. Edon syöttö, Lauri pelaa 5. Sasu yli. Edon, Lauri tulee täältä, saadaan pallo Edonille. Mikke, Lauri tulee tekee. Kato bumerangi. Jos siellä on tänään, jos se antaa auki, niin syöttö ja haasta pääset vaparille. Jos tulee pikki, niin Elias leikkaa ja
Some of the numbers might kind of illustrate where Greece is having success, where usually it's Finland that have success.
Well, both teams want to try to play in transition, but this Greek team, so far in the first half, 14 fast break points for Greece, 3 for Finland. That's a telltale number because of the way they want to play.
There he is, Alexander Stubb, the president of Finland, sitting courtside. Do you think he would put any of these players in his cabinet if they win third place game? Here goes up, 3-pointer, and an attempt no good. Maybe Sasu Salin.
Maybe someone would be on the Supreme Court.
Koliopoulos, Kalazakis drives in, and Markkanen with the rebound. Kalazakis was trying to get to the line. Mike Sonny pulls up and misses. And Jantanen with the push. If that's on Yatinen. No, the foul on Toliopoulos. Billy Toliopoulos. So that means free throws for Elias Valtonen. Mika Murinen comes back in for Sasu Salin, and also Giannis Antetokounmpo comes back in for Kalazakis. So Valtonen misses the first. He had the great moments against Serbia at the end of the game that made the big shots, the big plays. Also against Georgia, played very well in the quarterfinals. Valtonen makes 1 of 2. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Both Kostas and Giannis in the game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo with a little turnaround on the baseline.
Just went at his own pace, got where he wanted to go, shot it over the defense.
Murinen lets it fly for 3. Nope. There goes Giannis. Whips it to the corner. Catch and pass by Papanikolaou. Look at him pass it. And it goes into Kostas. And he is fouled by Mika Murinen. His second foul.
The underrated thing about the Antetokounmpos is they are such big targets to pass to. They're always an outlet. You want to see that pass to the corner three-point shooter be on time and on target. It's a little offline. Papanikolaou can't shoot it, and as they move it, they get it inside to Kostas, drawing the foul.
Well, Kostas 3 of 12 at the line coming into this game, so he has not had much success at the stripe. But does make 1 of 2. 9 points, the difference. And the question is, can Markkanen get it going for Finland? Yatinen as well, and that was short. Yatinen's had a quiet game. Just 5 points. Here's Dorsey for, nope, steps inside, goes for 1. And Finland come up with the basketball. Maybe a little reprieve.
If you're Coach Spinoza, you want him to shoot the catch and shoot shot. You're burying threes. Just keep it simple and shoot it.
Markkanen. Oh, he gets blocked by Kostas. Dorsey hands it off. And Papanikolaou elects to bring it back out. Billy Toliopoulos. Miro Little, loses it as he falls down. What a swing, and Giannis Antetokounmpo with a chance for three-point play when it seemed that Finland had the ball.
Oh, this is just a tribute to Giannis's determination. You see Miro with a great defensive rebound, falls down, and then there's the strength and desire from Giannis.
Well, he got fouled by both players. The question is, so they've called it on Mika Murinen. That was a big play.
A couple plays ago, when Markkanen scored before the timeout, you could see Coach Spinoulis wanted Kostas to be more active and be there earlier. At that time he was, and it was a momentum-building block.
What might have been was going through the mind of Miro Little. Frustrating.
You can't fault the effort. The effort was right where it needed to be.
Well, that lessens the pain. Still an 11-point lead for Greece, their biggest. Oh, another turnover. Billy Toliopoulos and commits the foul. Chance for a three-point play. and it feels like just a little inexperience there.
So watch Bielitsa read the passing lane. They've been popping Jalntinen the last several plays. He's read the game, he sees it, and then what a fantastic finish through the foul.
Well, you hate it for Miro Little because he's had so many great plays, but he's just had a couple of bad ones. And it's really given Greece a little bit of momentum here at the end of the half.
You never know when those runs are coming, and Greece has just put one together here in the last few possessions.
Yeah, Finland right now just want to get to halftime. Trailing by no more than 14, but ideally getting a bucket here. And Maxoni does not score. And here's Toliopoulos. Could he make it? Wow. What a finish to the half for Greece. They lead Finland 48-34.
The numbers tell the story. Again, the low percentage three-point shooting, 4 for 17 for Finland.
The free throws.
Yep, out rebounding 18-16. But again, as we pointed out, halftime 17-3 fast break points Greece for Finland. That's really important in this game. And then points after turnovers, Jeff, 15-5 for Greece. Both teams similar turnover numbers, but the conversion, obviously a lot to do with Giannis. And there you see, look, 16, 8, and 4 for Giannis. He's commanding double teams. He's making plays. He's really stepped up in this first half. Markkanen, 6 and 6, solid, working through the foul trouble.
Greece, I think, trying to just forget about what happened a couple of nights ago. It'll be much better EuroBasket for them if they can come away with a spot on the podium. Just a lot of, I don't want to say negativity, but just all that great work in EuroBasket just felt like it had gone out the window. Well, after their defeat. And they've come out today and played very well.
As we look at these highlights, and again, look at some of the highlights for Finland, the reality is one of these teams who have had an outstanding tournament are going to go home with nothing. And that's the hard truth. That's the reality, that right now Greece has stepped up. They have a 14-point halftime advantage, and you feel so much better about your work and your commitment and everything you've done when you walk out of here with that bronze medal. You know, but these are the experiences that can help shape and strengthen a team. Look at how this Finland team is competing. They're never out of a game. We've seen them come back. But right now, Greece has the upper hand, and a lot of it has to do with Antetokounmpo just asserting himself and creating advantages.
Both the starters and the guys coming off the bench doing it for Greece. And Lasse Tuovi has his work cut out as he goes back to halftime with Finland to meet with his players. 48-34, Greece on top of Finland at halftime.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
The lead remains 7. Wagner. Look at him go to the basket. Oh! He's taking over. Şengün goes in for the dunk. KB gets it up, follows the miss with a putback dunk. Only an extraordinarily talented player and long athlete could do this.
Sashu Salim looks long. He's all right. Oh! Just leaked out. Super pass. Threw it down. Oh, wow! Little Dennis Lilly. Talk about smashing plates. He's smashing the rock on his opponent's head. Giannis! Take off from the inbound play.
Giannis just throwing defenders out of the way.
Good job, Combo, picking it up. Here's Markkanen, he gets the lob. A reverse alley-oop. And now you know what we're talking about. Nicholas pulls up, misses the shot. They got to go quick. And, oh, he made it! A three-pointer to Silva! Unbelievable! What might that do? The trick shot comes from the Germans. Hazer just hit a 3. Now he's got to go in for the dunk. And he's going to have a nice long look at Porzingis.
Where did that come from?
Justa blocks away. Ball moving forward. Lazic to the rim. Oh! Can you believe it? Lazic with laser vision has eyes only on the opponent and absolutely stuffs it right on top of him.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Olivier Kamwa stepping up for his team once again. They've shown the total package, finishing strong with the left hand in the lane. The ability for a front court player, a forward, to use his dribble and create scoring opportunities for himself and teammates. Kamwa has been so impressive this EuroBasket for Finland. Again, this beautiful roll to the rim. Great pass from Miro Little. Throw it up. Playing above the rim. Kamwa showing off his athleticism. And then this great play. Salin attacks the closeout, gets to the paint, kicks it out. Spotting up. Kamwa buries the 3, showing his versatility. Olivier Kamwa, a key for this Finland rotation. 3 for 4 on the shot chart. Maybe Coach Lassi Tuovi would like to see him get more opportunities, but that's a credit to the Greece defense in the first half.
But he also has 3 fouls. And big bounce back game today for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both ends of the floor.
I mean, he's the difference maker. Look at him command the double team with 2 players on him. He still goes right to the rim and rams it. This beautiful block, taking it right off the rim, and then here's the length and size, spinning. There's no contest, shoots right over the defense. Giannis, a dominating force in this game. The hustle play, that to me showed his heart right there, capitalizing on the opportunity. Look at the efficiency, 4 for 5, but what I'm impressed with is his ability to create shots for others. He could have more assists if his passing was more on target to the corners, but he makes the game easier for Slukas, for Dorsey, for Papanikolaou. He gets them easy shots.
Well, Mike, one thing that you also wonder, you have experienced players in this Finland team, but in the grand scheme of things, probably more experience overall in this Greek team.
Yeah, but I think the experience is important for both teams, but the difference is the matchup with Giannis. For this Finland squad, it's a really difficult defensive matchup. Greece has done a great job controlling the defensive boards, and as Finland struggled to score and turn the ball over early, it allowed Greece to get out in transition. Again, we talked about the 17-3 fast break points. That took the pressure off. But how does Finland match up with Giannis? He's scoring over double teams, he's powering through double teams. Then when they put bodies on him to kind of pack the paint, today he's doing a fantastic job skipping the ball and finding shooters in the corner. You know, he's made the game easy. For example, Tyler Dorsey, 3 for 5 from 3. Toliopoulos hits the 3, 2 threes. Papanikolaou hits 1. You know, this team really, they always have a way to create easy shots, whether it's through the post or Giannis in transition. And to me, that's the biggest difference in the game here in the first half.
Well, coming up later, starting at 9 p.m. local time, not a battle of chess between Mike and myself, but the final of the EuroBasket.
I think the final of the EuroBasket is going to have a much higher level thinking, thoughtful, and chess matchup between the coaches than any matchup that you and I would have.
Yes, we're mere pawns.
We are pawns. That would be, if we compare the Carolina math and Pennsylvania math, I think we would have outthunk ourselves.
You do the calculus.
We're going to have a great matchup in that championship game. Turkey playing fantastic. And Jeff, both teams unbeaten throughout EuroBasket. These are the 2 undefeated teams, and they're meeting in the championship game. That's going to be something special.
Turkey and Greece. Right now it's about leaving this tournament with a good taste in your mouth if you're Greece or Finland. And 14 points is not insubstantial. It's a pretty big lead.
Well, it's a big lead, but we've seen the heart of the Sutsiyangi. This team will never give up, and they're never out of the game with their three-point shooting. The big challenge is, how do they match up with Giannis?
Quickly up. Get the ball quickly up. Get the ball. Make a front cut. Make a front cut. Look at that, and after that, pick up ball. Jake cut. Jos on auki, niin se on heitto. länsimäisestä screenistä.
Let's go, get it, dog, and you want to stop.
Many fucking minutes. Let's go.
Let's hear it. We've got some shirts coming your way. Hype crew, Marky Mark. Let's get the fans. Some Economia V-Day t-shirts right here, right now. Let's go make some noise. Hands up. Energy here as we get ready.
Well, scan in the QR code to get the FIBA EuroBasket app in your smartphone. Keep up with this great tournament. See all the photos, stats, results, highlight videos, press conference links, you name it. It's there. There might even be something about you in there. I don't know.
Maybe a picture or two.
It's kind of like in the background for us. Second half underway. Finland starting with possession. And you can see that Giannis really putting the pressure defensively. Katsavelis guarding. Here's Jantunen. And that was a very tough play by Jantunen. First, he kind of took the physical abuse from Giannis, and then he gets free to hit the three.
Really encouraging. The Greek team stepped up their pressure, defensive pressure and physicality. And great pressure release. Jantunen popping, creating space and burying the three. Great start for Finland that first possession.
Lucas comes out, misses the three. And Finland are going to get the basketball, I think. Jantunen and does not get it. He gets rid of it, and it goes to Dorsey. Would have been better holding on to it, but forced the jump ball, so Finland would at least have that back. Papanikolaou goes baseline, is fouled by Valtonen.
You can see the consecutive pass, creating the long closeout in the corner. Papanikolaou, so skilled attacking those closeouts, draws the foul.
That was great effort by Greece not to give up the fast break and not to give up the ball, to be honest.
But you can see how much it means to both of these teams right now. Open in the second half, the third quarter, with real intense defensive effort.
Dorsey goes up and makes a tough shot.
Beautiful body control, great release.
That has to be a little deflating for Finland, almost getting possession. And here is, they go inside, and great team defense there, limiting Jantunen. Slukas gets it to Papanikolaou, and he's going to the line for two. Just great defense at one end.
Yeah, Jantunen more adept at hitting those perimeter threes. Struggled to finish in traffic there. But then again, we see the story of this game. The Greece counterattack in transition. Look at that beautiful finish from Dorsey. But once again, fast break opportunity. Papanikolaou, free throws at the line. Greece controlling the tempo of the game.
Runs out. Captain. He does make one of two. And it's back to where we were at halftime, a 14-point deficit and a hold on Katsavelis. Now some full court attention.
And again, you can see the Greek pressure. Now they're setting up their full court inbound situation. Good flash from Valtonen.
Valtonen able to get it across midcourt. Strong with the basketball, gets it over to Miro. Valtonen. In traffic, Katsavelis has to put up a tough shot, and he's fouled by Katsavelis.
Jeff Katsavelis inserted in the starting lineup today, obviously for defensive purposes. He's given great effort. Again, he needs to have a little bit better defensive discipline here, bailing out Valtonen.
Got him on the wrist.
Yeah.
So here goes Valtonen. Takes his time, makes the first. Remember, Olivier Kamwa and Mika Murinen each with 3 fouls on the bench. For Finland, Katsavelis now has the 4 fouls. And Spanoulis seems content with him to stay out on the court. Katsavelis drives in, ball deflected. Out to Slukas. It's a 2 if it goes, but it doesn't. But the long rebound goes back out to Papanikolaou. Now they get it to Giannis. Is the help going to come? He's going to go up against Jantunen. And Jantunen goes down. Giannis just looks down and says, get up. Are you surprised no help came?
I'm surprised there was not a call there. That was a physical bump from Giannis.
Miro Little has to put up a tough shot. Valtonen with the push. Finland, frustration.
Struggling to create easy opportunities. Look at this play here. There's the first bump. There's the second one. Maybe embellished a little bit there. Papanikolaou wanting the tee. Giannis calling for the flop. But this is great credit to the Greece defense right now.
Well, Giannis has to pass it back out this time because the help did come from Markkanen. Dorsey hooping and scooping, going between the legs, hands it off to Slukas, puts up a tough shot. Slukas goes down looking for the foul and doesn't get it. Jantunen finds his way, gets blocked by Papanikolaou, but the foul called. And the foul was called on Giannis. This first foul. Yeah, he had that reach right at the end.
He just kind of came through his body as he was shooting. We've seen some great blocks from Giannis today. There he got too much contact. But again, both teams really trying to put a lot of pressure on the ball right now. Great effort defensively. Greece just creating a little bit easier shots than Finland. Struggle for them to create some advantages.
Kamwa's going to come in with the 3 fouls. And Jantunen makes both. So Jantunen out and Kamwa in.
Okay, look at Kamwa matched up with Giannis.
And that is going to be Finland basketball. Force the turnover off of Slukas' right hand.
Credit to Miro Little there. Great ball pressure. Take a look here. This is a veteran player, Slukas.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Just lost control on the spin.
Slukas trying to argue that it's a bad call. Grandison pulls up and makes the shot. And the woman with blue hair waves the flag. Finland's fans need to make just that little bit more noise. Look at the fast break point. 17-3 in favor of Greece. Uh-oh, here goes Giannis. Passes it back to Papanikolaou. It's going to be an over. Almost saved it. Good effort.
So, Jeff, two things that are saving Finland right now and allowing them to still have hope. The off-target passing, leading to turnovers or missed opportunities, and then the free throw shooting from Greece. Greece, 14 for 22, leaving 8 points at the free throw line, and then missed opportunities with the off-target passes. Giannis, attention to detail, on time, on target with these deliveries. Papanikolaou and teammates will hit those shots.
And also the Salukas turnover, which was
unnecessary.
Unforced, yeah. Here's Markkanen, and that was long. Just can't get it to drop. Markkanen, just 6 points today. Lucas gets it to the corner. Kalazakis doesn't settle. Drives in, misses the layup. He did the hard work. Now Grandison up to Kamwa. Oh, what a great block by Papanikolaou. Unbelievable. Slukas, he misses, and Markkanen has it. It's the second time we've seen Kamwa blocked here. Oh, and now almost a foul on Giannis, but it is a foul on Giannis. Yeah, Kamwa, we saw Chingalia chase him down in the Georgia game in the quarterfinals, and now we've seen Papanikolaou.
But this was such a tough catch. Look at the catch, splitting the seam and just meeting him at the rim. Papanikolaou,
great
fantastic.
timing.
Wow.
Great timing by the captain, Papanikolaou.
Team Greece, 4 team fouls.
Grandison is really kind of growing into an important player for Finland. Have to watch him to appreciate how good he is.
He's very versatile, very athletic, does a lot of good things. Of course, he comes from a great basketball program in Duke. I know that's hard for you to accept.
I think he was just there 1 year. Let's don't give the Blue Devils too much credit.
Carolina guy.
Oh. However, Brady Manick got a really good year at Carolina. There's a three-point shot from Grandison. What a play!
Perfect timing for Grandison.
Going to review if the basket is valid or not according to the rules of the 24 shot clock. Let me see.
You need to see if the basket is the ball touch the ring or not. The previous shot.
Go back.
Here, again. Romo. Yeah, look at the ball touch.
For me, never touch.
Yeah.
That's the way.
It's a touch. It's moving.
Yeah.
It's a touch. It's valid.
It's a touch. It's valid. Okay.
Confirm the decision.
After the review, the decision maintained is 2 shots. 3 is 3 points? 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
I think 3.
3. We confirm. 3 points. Yeah.
Mike, that was so close.
It grazed the rim.
Talk about graze.
Yeah.
That's about as close as it gets. And for the record, Grandison played at Holy Cross 2017 to 2019, Illinois 2020 to 22, and then Duke 2022 to 2023. And since then he's played in Spain from Menorca, and then back in Finland, Salon Vilpas at PAOK.
That's the modern
and France.
The modern college career.
I love it. Using basketball to travel. Here's three-point shot. Oh, that's huge from Dorsey. A momentum buster.
That was a beautiful arcing shot, straight swish, splash from Dorsey.
Dorsey now and the three-pointer's good from Markkanen. So that was the 4-3 from Dorsey, and the first from Markkanen. 1 of 4 from deep, back to a 7-point game. Dorsey again open, too long. for the former Oregon Duck. And now this is, oh, they call a jump ball.
Jeff.
What a call that is.
And revenge. Giannis took the ball from Little earlier in the game, and here's Little taking it right back from Giannis.
Looked like Little had it. That is a break for Greece. Look at this. Here's Billy Toliopoulos. Little runner, short, and Granison knocks it over to Kamwa. Kamwa pulls up on the break, and that was short.
Finland will live and die with those threes. They want those transition threes. Attack it in the first 8 seconds.
Papanikolaou! Papanikolaou follows his shot. Huge play. Billy Toliopoulos. Oh, that is massive. Great savvy by the veteran, the captain, Papanikolaou. He knew it was short. He went out and he got it back.
And again, you want that multiple effort, close out and block out. Papanikolaou won the race to the ball, the offensive rebound, and kicked it out. And Billy with a big three. I mean, that's a momentum killer because you could feel Finland energy rising.
Pelataan tää alle 10 peli, 5-7 pinnaa. Mut edelleen, yksi virhe ottaa, ei voi olla metrin tilaa. Ei voi pelata jotain muuta kuin palloa. Joka kerta kun te teette sen, ne on pulassa. Aina kun me ollaan vähän näin, me saa heito. Pitää jaksaa tästä. What this shit? Joo, kuuntele. Joo, tupla. Mennään pariin.
Take a ride on September 17th. Good luck.
9 threes for Greece, 9 of 19, 7 of 23 for Finland.
Dorsey has been really important in this game. We saw him step up in the big win over Spain, catch fire in that first quarter, and much like that, he's played off Antetokounmpo so well. Antetokounmpo already with a double-double, 18 and 11.
Also has 5 assists, triple-double watch. That's just something in the game. Finland, they get it to Markkanen, who lays it up and in. No stopping that.
Excellent play from Coach Lassie, creating that downhill catch from the corner. So hard to guard. Markkanen with that length.
Giannis, guarded by Kamwa, the help comes. He gets rid of it. Billy Toliopoulos, does not make it. Oh boy, that was a risky pass by Kamwa.
And as secondary ball handlers, big men advance the ball, which Finland is very good at.
Greece over the limit, so free throws for Finland, that helps.
Yeah, not a smart foul there. He went for the steal, gambled a little bit, and now you put a great shooter on the free throw line. But big men have to get comfortable how to enter the offense. And there was a little risky handoff play.
Here a little, waiting for his number to be called again. Silene showing just how good he is at the line. When you say great shooter right before he shoots it, trying to put the jinx on it.
I had no intention to put the jinx on Sassu. But Jeff, we have a 6-point game. It feels like Greece is in total control, and that's 2 threes from the Susi angle.
It feels like Greece not in total control right now, although now with Giannis, and they called the 4th foul on Kamwa, which now makes them feel like they're in complete control. So Kamwa's going to have to come out. Murinen's going to come back in, get ready for the spectacular, perhaps, as number 24 comes in for number 13. I'm hugely impressed by how well Combo's played, even going back to last season in the Easy Credit Basketball Bundesliga. But look at that! A mistake. They give up a layup. And I think, is that Murden's fault? Got lost. And I think that was a lob, and suddenly, and there's Giannis, and he goes in for a three-point play. That's how quickly things change when you've got a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, on the end line, they gave up the direct line, but look at this in transition. Beautiful angle. He's coming downhill at you.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, right to the rim. You're not stopping him.
And in that situation, you just let him go.
But, you know, the tough thing is,
look, Theo.
And there's the defensive breakdown. But how about the enthusiasm from the legends in the crowd?
Sitting courtside.
Looks like we have some blood on Giannis.
Giannis has to go out briefly. He's the difference in this game. There is no doubt about it. 22 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do they have a blood jersey?
What number would it be?
Oh no! It's on, oh no! There is. Is it blood on the jersey or on the finger?
It's like he got his hand cut.
Just Lucas at the line. Samodurov comes back into the game. How about that great experience that Samodurov is getting at his age? And also Kostas Antetokounmpo coming into the game.
So now with the substitution, without the substitution here, Finland has an advantage because Greece is caught with a smaller lineup. They wanted to bring Kostas in after the free throw. The substitution was denied.
No space for him. Markkanen puts his head down, gets it back to Saline. Maxoni for three. Murden keeps it alive, and it goes out of bounds.
But Jeff, that was really beautiful offense from Finland. Markkanen gets into the paint, throws it back, the consecutive pass to the corner three, generating a rhythm three for Finland. Murden to the offensive boards. Just came up empty that time, but good offense from the Susi Yengi.
Stoliopoulos really kind of brought into this national team by Spanoulis. And there is a tap. Lucas keeps it. Samodurov hands it off, and Kostas Antetokounmpo.
Great pass from Samodurov.
Wow, the lead back to 13. And now it feels like Greece are definitely in control. Jantanen got it.
Oh, I love it. Late clock, Jantanen ran like a ghost screen and then cut back to the opposite side, popping into space for the open three. Creative offense.
Lucas gets it to Samodurov. Mitoglu for three. That's big. They are just knocking them down today, folks. 10 of 21 from deep for Greece. Clock about to expire for Lowry. Puts it up from deep. Lucas gets it up right at the end. And Greece, well, Finland outscored them 22-21 in the quarter, but it feels like Greece won the quarter, and they lead 69-56 at the end of three.
Numbers again, you see the free throw advantage, 15 for 23 for Greece, leaving several points at the free throw line. Efficient 10 for 12 for Finland. Again, the shooting percentage, 19 for 50 for the game, 38% for Finland, 22 for 44 for Greece. And once again, we talk about the fast break points, 20-3. Jaltinen hit some threes this quarter to help spark the Finland run. But Dorsey getting into the lane and burying big shots, key for Greece. Antetokounmpo impacting the game in the lane, in transition, and he single-handedly made the 5-0 run that built this lead into 13 at the end of 3. Papanikolaou's excellent block in transition. Anderson's big 3. You can see the emotions from the Finland team, but this was the beautiful one. One dribble, pull up, splash from Dorsey. He knows he's hot. Markkanen responds.
Scan in the QR code to get courtside 1891 to watch live streams, extended highlights, and stay up to date on everything in international basketball.
Jeff, that late third quarter run, that when it was a 6-point game, now provides Finland with an uphill climb.
Here's Jaltinen. Vernon takes the 3.
Finland now 8 for 27 from beyond the arc for the game, 30%.
Billy Toliopoulos, that was short, but the long rebound. To the corner, Samadura, short. Another offensive rebound. Finland can't seem to get the basketball.
Long threes or long rebounds. Greece now with 8 offensive boards in the game, out-rebounding Finland 33-22. Mintoglu earns a trip to the foul line.
Takes it back to a 14-point lead, the same lead that Greece had at halftime. 9 minutes remaining. Grandison puts it up from deep. Got it! Grandison, 8 points, 3 rebounds in 15 minutes. Lucas gets it to Samadurov into the corner. Mintoglu, oh boy, he is in his rhythm, and so are Greece. They are not missing today, folks. 11 of 25 from downtown for the Greeks.
This is just great teamwork. Slukas creates the advantage. Samadurov builds on the advantage, and they know Mintoglu's in the corner, and outstanding three-point shooting. Lassie Tuomi not pleased.
Little bit less. There we go. Let's hear a round of applause. Make some noise for Emily for winning 1 shopping cart for the Ricky shopping cart toss.
Well,
let's make some noise. Let's keep this thing
still time for Finland, 8:35, but we haven't seen any lack of focus for Greece, who, look at the fast break points and the bench points. They've won in those 2 very important categories.
at the beautiful ball movement. Mitoglu hitting key shots for his team. This one that just triggered this timeout. 18 assists for Greece in this game. And you know Coach Spanoulis, a fantastic, legendary point guard in his career, loves that teamwork and ball movement.
Kamwa back to Grandison for three. All this happening right now with Giannis Antetokounmpo sitting on the bench. Lucas steps to his right, short, but another offensive rebound. Mitoglu misses, throws it into the hands of Jantunen. Bounce pass, beautiful play. Back to a 12-point game.
Valtonen just won that foot race, outraced his man. Easy two. Great pass from the big man, Jantunen.
Greece out-rebounding Finland 35-22. And it's been evident more than ever of late. Oh. Lucas gets in, misses. Jantunen again. Here come the Finns. This is the Yingi. Bounce pass, Jantunen, and Valtonen goes up. And it's back to a 10-point game. And Spanoulis has words with Slukas.
We see the explosiveness of Finland in transition. They get two defensive stops, and look at the team running together. Great pass, Maksuni, Jantunen, easy two, Valtonen. Just beautiful spacing and teamwork in transition, reading the game and playing together, cutting it to a 10-point deficit.
Remember, Greece had those memorable achievements in the EuroBasket. Finland trying to get that first big podium finish. Outscoring them in this fourth quarter. Greece won the EuroBasket 2005. Beat the USA at the World Cup the next year in the semifinals. Got third at the EuroBasket in 2009. Jantunen doing good work here in this attempted finish comeback, but Spanoulis seems to always make the right calls in the huddle, and he also gets a chance to bring Giannis back into the game to snuff any finished comeback, to snuff out any finished comeback.
Well, they need to continue to create advantages offensively, finish plays, make their free throws down the stretch.
Remember, Kamwa has the 4 fouls for Finland. He's in the game. Here's Giannis. The double comes. Nowhere to go. Makes the cross-court pass. Here's Toliopoulos for three. Got it! 12-3 for Greece. Great patience. Maksoni back to Kamwa. Valtonen for three. Front and back. Stays out. 6.5 minutes remaining. Markkanen getting off the bench. Ooh. Nice pass back to, oh, that's an offensive. Oh, they call the charge. And that's right. Julio Anaya calling. That would look pretty obvious. For a moment there, one referee was going to call the block.
I think he called the offensive foul with the elbow getting up high. And again, you know, as the officials work together, there's a primary official, a lead official, who his call is priority. And that was the case there with Julio Cesar Anaya making that call.
They want to get the threes up. They do. And they don't make it.
Great offense from Finland, and then just Giannis cleaning up the defensive boards.
Oh, what a turn from Giannis. But he doesn't score. Now a chance for Valtonen. Oh. And Toliopoulos called for a foul holding Markkanen. He was able to get that basketball in the inbounds. Here's Markkanen. Finland trying to force a turnover. Markkanen going for the steal. Giannis gets in. Oh my goodness. What a play. And then Giannis just takes it right away from Kamwa. Passes up to Kalaitzakis. Greece with their biggest lead of the game right now.
And how many times have we seen Giannis just take the ball away here, the foul? I want to see the extension and reverse layup.
There's a couple of blocks and a steal to go with his 24 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists. Well, we're in winning time. Greece up 15. I think you really have to give credit to Greece because even when Finland made their runs, Spanoulis called the right timeouts at the right time, and also Giannis has kind of really delivered the crushing blows here of late.
They've completely controlled the game. They've made good adjustments.
And there was an attempted lob that didn't come off. Kamwa comes in and he's fouled.
Number 7, for personal foul. Substitution for Greece. Number 34, yes, Team Greece, 3 team fouls.
4 fouls on Billy Toliopoulos.
What I've been impressed the most with this Greek team is the way they've efficiently used Giannis Antetokounmpo to create advantages for their team. Whether it's in transition, whether it's out of the post and the post reaction, they've really created great three-point shooting opportunities for their shooters. And we haven't seen it as much, but they've also put Giannis as the screener in pick and roll and that short roll action. So again, that's a great team structure and organization from Coach Spanoulis.
Dorsey from the wing. And just an extraordinary performance by that man today.
And here's the knockout.
That's it. 5 of 8 from three-point range. For Dorsey, he has 19 points.
Okay, fans, we need wait time right here.
Finland called timeout. 17 points difference. It's an uphill battle here for Finland. They're gonna continue to fight. But Mike, I guess on the bright side for Finland, they've made it as far as they ever have, the semifinals. And sometimes you have to figure things out. You get that experience, and then you come back the next time, and you're even better.
Without a doubt, we talk about breakthroughs. You know, they've had a wonderful EuroBasket run. They had an amazing upset over Serbia, a favorite. They knocked teams out in the group phase. You know, they've played outstanding basketball, and they've been one of the most positive stories here throughout this EuroBasket tournament. And what I'm impressed with is this next generation of core, this next generation of Finland team. The future is bright, but again, it's really hard to go home empty-handed. And, you know, this one will hurt for sure, but hopefully this whole national team program can dig deeper and come back stronger because they have tremendous potential.
Well, you also think about the likes of the players that are going to be getting to the podium for the first time for Greece that have never done it and played in many tournaments, many games, finally achieving, and which for them, maybe that will then lead them to become even more competitive next time. Baltonen makes the three. You can only really tip your hat to some of these guys for Finland, though. I mean, Baltonen, Kamwa, these two, and Janssinen, these guys have grown up, and they're only going to get better.
They're going to have so much confidence thinking back of everything they've learned, how they've grown and developed being on this stage. And as we see, this is not Lauri Markkanen and a bunch of guys. This is a really good team, a great supporting cast for Markkanen and future stars.
And as much as we talk about, we know that Papanikolaou, we know that Slokas have won titles with their clubs, but this has been an elusive prize, a spot on the podium at a EuroBasket. Of course they would have liked to have gotten to the final. Of course they would have liked the title. But in many respects, this is a reward for that man who's played very well today, made huge plays on both ends of the court.
That right there is a clear picture of why Greece has been good this EuroBasket, creating the advantage through Antetokounmpo and just great shooting there from Papanikolaou. Easy basket.
Kamwa makes it 15.
There's no quit in Kamwa. There's no quit in this Finland team.
That's a foul. Dorsey did great as a youth and now taking exception to the physicality. You think about Papanikolaou and you think about Slokas and kind of the pressure that they're on to kind of carry on that winning tradition. Because they came in right after, right in that transition following that man. I mean, this guy, along with Spanoulis, along with Diamantidis, they just raised the bar for Greece. And in that sense, you're extremely happy for Papanikolaou and for Slokas.
You're happy for Greek basketball because of the legendary personalities, but let's also be honest. You have one of the greats in the game right now in Giannis Antetokounmpo. You need to capitalize on his prime. MVP of the NBA in 2019, NBA champion. He needs, medals and accomplishments and achievements during his national team run. And he's been the best player on the floor in this most important game.
There he is, Dorsey again, in and out. Well, Greece haven't put this thing away yet. Here's Markkanen from deep. Got it! Back to an 11-point game. So maybe we're being a little dismissive of Finland's chances here too quickly as they cut it back to an 11-point game with 2:39 remaining.
But this is not a surprise because you love the heart. They've got great team culture. They've got a really positive attitude and energy. There's no quit.
And we know they can pour in the points in a hurry if Greece takes shots and miss and they get down the court. So things can change.
Finland is never out of a game because of their three-point shooting at all their spots. But again, look, take a look. They've got 7 fast break points in the last few minutes. In this fourth quarter, they've got 10.
Who else do we have in the house tonight?
So they came into the fourth quarter with 3 fast break points. They've got 13 for the game. They've got 10 in this quarter. Again, maybe Finland finally getting out in transition and making some plays.
And Greece have missed some free throws. That's helped leave the door open here a little bit at the end. Markkanen, that's been kind of a tough game for him, but he's still got 14 points and 9 rebounds.
Well, what fans have to understand with Lauri Markkanen, he is targeted by every coach and every opponent as a primary guy to stop in the game plan. And the great thing for Finland is now there's more support around him. It's not just the Lauri Markkanen show.
Can they force a turnover? Can they get a stop? You never know what might happen in a game like this at the end. And Valtonen comes up with a steal. Markkanen wanted to make the pass over to Valtonen, gonna take it all the way, and he's fouled. That stops the clock. Valtonen saying that this ball was on the way down, but his hands were still on it when the block comes. Watch this. Oh, no, it wasn't. And I don't think it was on the way down, do you?
No, I think that's a clean block. That was the cleanest block we've seen from Greece today. Again, Kostas, since that timeout where Coach Spanula said, hey, we need you to be more active and get there earlier, he's made some fantastic blocks from the help side. That time he came out of the picture and blocked the ball out of the picture. Great job, Kostas, with his rim protection.
Well, if you're going to miss a free throw, you don't want it to be the first. Finland 11 of 15 at the stripe. Valtonen, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, he's a guy that has really stepped up for this team in this tournament. 14 points. I think when you talk to these Finland coaches, they're going to be like, hey, we saw growth in so many of our guys, including guys that have been with the program for a while.
Yeah, there's so many positive stories here about this team.
I think more than anything, the EuroBasket is a tough tournament to win, and that's what you have to remember. They are going up against a guy that has dominated the NBA today, Antetokounmpo. Here he goes again. Nowhere to go. Oh, he's called for a push. Valtonen. So free throws for Giannis. But the good news is it stops the clock. And maybe you don't put the best free throw shooter on the line.
Well, they've already left 10 points at the free throw line today, 17 for 27.
And Giannis has missed a few himself. He's 8 of 11, but you can live with that if you're Spanoulis and if you're Giannis.
Yeah, that's good numbers from Giannis. Finland hoping for 1 miss just to try to trim the deficit here, down 10.
Takes his time, makes it. I don't think there's any doubt he's the player of the game at this stage. 25 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks, steal,
and he
5 assists.
He has 6 assists, but he's getting the hockey assist. He's kicking it out of the double team, creating the advantage. And on that second side, they're getting so many good looks. So he's initiating a lot of the ball movement.
That makes 1 of 2. Under 2 minutes remaining. Puts it up from deep. The nickel out. Oh, and a charge. Did he push off?
Markkanen's down.
Oh, and Lassie's asking for an unsportsmanlike. Now this could be interesting if there's an unsportsmanlike. 2 free throws and possession.
Number 16.
It certainly isn't a violent swing, but he definitely got him in the face. Is it a basketball play? We're going to listen in to the officials. I think he's probably okay.
The Fox is offering for the personal foul. Roll the play. Where is it? This is the best angle. Slow. Oh, yeah.
It's horizontal movement of the arm.
Do you see the same? He send the arm. Yeah, he send the arm. Look. Yep.
The horizontal movement.
Everyone on all the criteria for responding like foul, okay? That's all great. After the review, we operate the personal foul to UF. You got it.
Mike, when you see those images, you know it's an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, any contact towards the head, you know, just unfortunate as Papanikolaou got stuck off balance on the sideline, but that elbow clearly caught Lauri Markkanen with the elbow in the face. So that's an easy call for the officials. Well done. You know, but this is also for Lassi Tuobi, this is a great challenge because it effectively acts as a timeout. He could set some strategy for the team as well.
So 2 free throws, which you would think would have to be must make, and then possession, so potentially a 4 or a 5-point trip with 1:38 remaining.
And I've seen personally Lauri Markkanen do some spectacular things in game-winning situations. So he has the potential here to really make some things happen.
When you were coach of Poland at EuroBasket 2017 and your team was leading late, as we see Theo Papaloukas
in Helsinki,
Giamantidis, and
we were
Papanikolaou.
up 9 points with 90 seconds to go. Mateusz Panika had just hit a big three, and then Markkanen took over. This is before he
was 17.
Yeah, this was, you know, his introduction to the world. But we ended up losing the game in double overtime, and it was all about Lauri Markkanen. He stole the inbound pass, went in for a big dunk, and tied the game.
Yatin went up, and they're fortunate that Kamwa, he's going to put up a long three. Valtonen gets it, and then Valtonen is fortunate to get bailed out by Samadurov, but this is where the referee is right there.
Yeah.
So clearly it's a foul.
Well, it's an unusual play, too, because when he grabs the rebound, it looks like Valtonen's going to go up, and then at the last second, he turned to pass, knowing he was defended. You could see Samadurov catch him across the forearm. But now, Jeff, this is the time where Greece needs to just focus in and win the next possession. So block out rebound, make sure you get the ball inbounds, expect the traps and pressures, take care of the ball.
I know the answer. I know the answer for that. On opposite side, okay?
And Valtonen crucially makes the first. It's an 8-point game. Feels like when we were talking about what a great moment it's going to be for Papanikolaou Slokas to win that first medal, that first podium finish.
Well, Jeff, you said
we were just a little premature.
But you also said how hard it is to win games at EuroBasket. Like, this is elite competition. These are great teams, great coaches, and this is for the bronze medal.
So Papanikolaou sits down. Some full court pressure from Finland. They go for the steal. Giannis gets it up to Dorsey. Now they want to take time off the clock. They're leading by 7. It's something special in the air for Finland. Slukas gets in the paint, puts it, oh boy! The ball kind of slipped out of his hands as he was about to make a layup. Nero Little hands it off the Markkanen for 3. Front and back stays out. Jantunen gets it. Kamwa puts it up from deep. Got it! Finland are alive! Finland have not checked out. It's 86-82. This is incredible. Listen to this crowd.
Markkanen with a great 3 in transition. Another offensive rebound. Jantunen finds Kamwa. That's Finland basketball, Jeff. Offensive rebounding, relocation, 3-point shooting from everyone on the floor.
Boy, that right foot was so close to that line by Kamwa.
Well, the interesting thing here too, Jeff, is this is Coach Spinola's last time out. So important he sets strategy and helps them stay focused and calm down. Fourth quarter shooting.
To open up this opportunity, Slukas got into the lane and went up for a layup, and it looked like he had a layup, and then the ball just kind of slipped right off his fingertips.
But this is an unusual Greek team. It's not necessarily a team that's going to create one-on-one from the perimeter. Play to your strengths. Put the ball in the post early in the shot clock to Giannis. They're going to double, they're going to foul. You're creating advantage all game by throwing it into the post, even though it's unusual at the end of the game, but you know you have a clear advantage there. I think that's a higher percentage offensive play.
Look at Kamwa's numbers, by the way.
Kamwa's played great. The higher percentage play than putting Slukas or any other player one-on-one up top, get it to Antetokounmpo where he can be efficient.
This is an incredible comeback by Finland, but can Giannis score? Yes, he can! And that might just do it.
And the tough thing for Finland, Kamwa's 5th foul here. But that is a beautiful finger roll finish. Look at this. Tribute to the Iceman. One thing he can do, Jeff, is finger roll.
Finger roll after the roll. Now what are they looking at here? We'll have to listen.
For the possible upgrade of the personal foul. Let's go, roll play. Going back. Slow. Nothing happened. That was a normal foul. Okay?
Normal foul. He tried to reach from behind. I didn't see any follow through. I didn't see any grabbing, holding for the time. So it's for me.
Yeah, look. I see the same. Yeah. Okay, after the review, they call to maintain. Okay, call maintain. Normal foul.
So Mike, obviously still a lot of time in the grand scheme of things, 50 seconds, or rather a lot can happen in 50 seconds, not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
But 2 possessions right now.
So Giannis needs to make this free throw. That takes the pressure off of Greece, but they have to be ready to defend and get a stop, block out, rebound, and play strong, take care of the ball, and now we're in the free throw game.
Giannis 9 of 13 at the stripe. This will make it a 3-possession game effectively. You don't include 4-point plays. He gets it up, and he makes it. Kamwa, very emotional as he's fouled out. Outstanding performance in a very difficult game. Here's Markkanen for 3! This is not over! Unbelievable! 89-85.
Coach Spinola's using a sub to stop the clock, allow them to set up their press attack against the full court Finland defense.
Who do you want to have the ball here if you're Greece?
Expect traps, play strong.
Dorsey gets it across midcourt in time. He passes to Giannis. Can they force it out of his hands? He's letting time go off the clock. Oh, nowhere to go. He throws it in the hands of Miro Little. And then a foul on Toliopoulos stops the clock and is going to put Miro Little on the line.
So, Jeff, they had exactly what they wanted. Antetokounmpo is a target to relieve pressure. All he has to do is get a shot up before the shot clock buzzer goes. He had plenty of space. Again, bad decision to pick up his dribble and throw the pass. Miro Little, outstanding defensive play, now draws the foul. But again, this is Giannis just needs to shoot the ball at the end of the shot clock.
Now they're going to look at this as a potential unsportsmanlike. This is, shall we say, massive with a capital M.
A normal foul, a possible upgrade to C4. Roll back.
So he's in front.
He's facing him.
Facing.
He's facing him all the time. Facing him. Okay, after the review, you see the same?
Angle. Let's see another angle. No, but this is the same angle.
Same angle, the other angle. Facing him.
Yeah.
Just facing him.
And then he tried to steal.
Okay, after the review, the personal foul is maintained.
Let's see this.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, he's ahead.
He's facing him. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, he also let out.
Personal foul.
So that is, they do not upgrade it, and that is a relief to Greek fans. So the pressure now on Little to make the free throws as Toliopoulos fouls out of the game. And then obviously Greece will probably find themselves going to the free throw line as well, unless Finland can force a turnover.
Yeah, the first thing is Little, as he makes the first, Greece has to be ready, free throw block out, right? So now you have Jalntinen on one side. Who's the better offensive rebounder, Jalntinen or Markkanen? They're going to pinch. All 5 guys will be in block out coverage. And once the shot would go in, now they've got to be in their press attack, ready to play strong through traps.
He makes both. Unbelievable. You've got to play all 40 minutes, and Finland have given themselves a chance. They foul Slukas.
But Jeff, that's a good foul. Slukas will step to the free throw line. For Finland, you're hoping for one miss to keep it a one-possession game.
Well, Slukas today, 3 of 3. And he came into this tournament, he came into this game having hit 15 of 18. So he is a very good free throw shooter. And calmly makes the first. Still not much time, yet a lot can happen in 17.6 seconds. And if you're Finland here, you got to box out like your lives depend on it. Oh, he misses! Unbelievable! Finland can tie it. Maybe Greece will foul and not allow them to attempt a 3. Jalntinen. Can they get the 3 off? Oh, he takes the 3! He misses, but he's fouled! Papanikolaou has fouled the 3-point shooter. Elias Jalntinen. Papaloukas and Diamantidis can hardly believe it. And talk about pressure. Jalntinen has to go to the line with a chance to tie it. Just imagine the veteran fouling Jalntinen, the captain. And probably in this situation, that was always going to be a difficult 3 to make in the first place. And Papanikolaou wishing he could have that situation back. So Jalntinen makes the first. He had made 6 of 8 before that. Now he's 7 of 9. The heartbeat of every fan racing in this arena. Jalntinen makes the second. And the president of Finland can hardly believe it.
Jeff, as he prepares for this crucial free throw, there are no timeouts for either team. So we can't call a timeout and design a play.
Oh, he's short! We're gonna get it! Oh no, he had it! And they foul! And Jalntinen had a chance to score with the putback, but he was short. A missed opportunity that you would have paid money for.
For Team Finland, number 18, Mikko Jalntinen, 4 personal foul.
Well, this was the shot. It was short. That would have been a go-ahead bucket for Jalntinen. Twice, Finland, they could have either tied it or they could have taken the lead, but instead, Greece go to the line. Greece trying to hang on by their fingernails.
Jeff, he needs both of these because it's a one-point game. With 4 seconds, that's plenty of time for Finland to still get a three-point tying opportunity.
Although it would be very difficult if you're Finland, you are hoping he misses the first. So they could then inbound it. But he does not, because he's got the clutch gene. He makes the first. And Sasu Salin, the captain, sitting back, perhaps praying. Box out again. The likelihood is this would be a very long attempt. But you have to be careful if you're Greece that you don't foul as well, regardless of what happens here. He makes both. Jantunen to Grandison. Gets it back to Jantunen. He puts it up. Oh! And Finland check into the heartbreak hotel. And Greece, hold on. The tears are coming for Papanikolaou. Slokas and Tetecompo, they have finally done it. They have finally reached the podium with this national team after a brilliant game. Greece, hold on and win it, 92-89. Mike, you feel for Jantunen because he's a brilliant, hard-working player for Finland, and I hope he's not too hard on himself. As the president of Finland applauds his team's effort, because Jantunen and also Valtonen, could have tied it with that third free throw. Jeff, it's a painful way to lose.
Yeah, but this was a fantastic finish. This was a great game for the bronze medal. Give all the credit to Greece for putting themselves in position to win, and then a unbelievable comeback with so much excitement at the end. I think Jantunen was a little surprised the ball bounced to him. But just, as you said, heartbreak hotel for Finland and relief for Greece. What a great game.
Well, Finland have, I think, won the hearts of a lot of basketball fans over the years, and they've only won more during this tournament. But you also, deep down inside, you want to be happy for Greece because, again, some of these guys, all of these guys, make it to the podium for the first time. Valtonen in tears. And you can only imagine that this team from Finland is going to be stronger in the games and tournaments to come. Finland, as I let you digest those numbers, the 14 of 30, I mean, it was so close. They really made a difference on the boards at the end. Finland came back in that respect. Giannis was outstanding, hit those two clutch free throws at the end. And finished with the 30 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists. Well, Mike, this is what is international basketball, and to be quite honest, as you look at the embrace of the two superstars, Markkanen and Giannis, this is international basketball, and a game that just, it felt like Greece were in command. Finland just showed how hard they play. These two guys are going to exchange jerseys. Two NBA superstars, they each have the highest respect. Giannis continues to turn up for Greece and play and win big games. Remember, he was at the Olympics last year after carrying the team along with Nick Kalathis. And both of these teams, I'm looking forward to watching them play.
Yeah, this is why we love basketball.
Qatar, I can't wait for Qatar.
It's hard to win. And these teams challenge each other. They're both great stories here at this EuroBasket tournament. And It's so wonderful to see Greece go home with a medal, but it's so hard to watch the positive story that Finland is go home empty-handed, and you can only hope that they'll come back stronger in the future. But right now, it's Greeks' moment.
Where they're just honestly too good of a basketball country not to get to the podium for as long as it's been.
That's the truth. And Antetokounmpo delivered when it mattered. Disappointed about the last game against Turkey. That's more about Turkey. But today, with the medal on the line, Giannis, 30, 17, 6. He was the best player on the floor. He was a force.
This is sports. Finland, how many times have we seen teams come so close? They don't get there, but they just keep plugging away, and they eventually get to that destination, the podium. And we can easily say this is the best Finnish team, I think, that we've seen. Papaloukas, Papanikolaou, and Diamantidis just adding to the significance of the event, having them courtside, just to get to the podium of a FIBA EuroBasket. It's been a long summer. All the qualifying games that these teams play to get here, and you really have to tip your hat, not just to the Greeks that are here and the Finns that are here, but all those that also helped in those qualifying games to make it. And given, you know, these guys, yeah, they want to play for their team, but they also want to give up their summer. But this also a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take part in a spectacular event with the name of your country across your chest, and it doesn't get any better than that.
This is what's so special about national team basketball. You're playing for your country, and we talked about how difficult it's been for Greece to get to this podium. These guys they've done something special for the rest of their lives. They'll be recognized walking down the streets of Athens, walking, you know, on the beach in the country.
Singing doody wah diddy, diddy dum, diddy dum. All right.
We hear the MVP chants.
Well, he's the MVP of this game, that's for sure. And I'd be surprised if he doesn't end up making the All-Star 5, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But what a terrific job both Spanoulis and his counterpart, Lassi Tuovi, did. Spanoulis managing the game all the way out, getting his team ready to play today after the disappointment of the loss, but also Lassi not letting this team give up.
Yeah, both of these coaches, outstanding work. You know, you have huge hopes and expectations to get to the final and you fall short, then you have to quickly bounce back and bring your great effort. They did that today.
And the reason why okay, Finland just knocking on the door for the first time. They're not going to have any problem getting up to this game. But nor Greece, because Greece, it had been so long and none of these guys had been to the podium. So they were just as hungry, just as ravenous as the Wolves, the Wolf Pack, to get out. But just an unbelievable comeback. Markkanen with the 19 points, 10 rebounds. He was having a tough game through 3 quarters. He really came to life late. Elias Valtonen, poor guy, just sensational in this tournament. 18 points. And as we see Giannis come out with his daughter, his son also coming out. Giannis being Dad Giannis. Sit here, don't move. And he's going to come out and take his MVP award. Kamwa played terrific for Finland, 15 points as well. Let's don't forget Jantanen, 13.6 rebounds. And for Greece, in addition to Giannis's 30 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals and block. Koliopoulos, who fouled out, had the 15 points, and Tyler Dorsey. Tyler Dorsey had a great tournament.
Underrated in what he meant for this team. His three-point shooting fit perfectly next to Giannis.
Third place, FIBA EuroBasket 2025. The bronze medals are presented by Sheikh Saud Ali Al Thani, FIBA president.
So we've got the award ceremony that is now going to take place. And for the third place bronze medals, Mr. Sheikh Saud Ali Al Thani, who is a FIBA president, Jorge Garbajosa, the FIBA Europe president, and obviously the Spanish legend, Mr. Andres Zaklis, FIBA Secretary General, also is coming out. And also Kamil Novak is going to come out, the FIBA Executive Director of Europe.
Kamil Novak, FIBA Executive Director of Europe.
And these are all guys that do a lot of the work behind the scenes for tournaments like this to be successful. And by the way, while we're at it, as we see Captain Papanikolaou come out here, Kostas Papanikolaou, wearing the Greek flag. Yanoulis Larzakis, Tyler Dorsey, Billy Toliopoulos. We're seeing Panayotis Kaletzakas. We're seeing Alexandros Samadurov there, number 20. What a promising future, present and future. Katsavelis, who had a big role today, number 19. Kostas Slukas, holding his daughter. And also coming out, Konstantinos Mitoglou and Kostas Antetokounmpo, the shot blocker, as well as, I think we haven't seen Thanasis. There's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Thanasis Antetokounmpo. And also Vasilis Spanoulis, who hears a large roar. It's been quite a couple of summers in a row here for Greek basketball. Winning the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament in Piraeus, winning, or rather getting to the quarterfinals of the Olympics, and now getting to the podium of the FIBA EuroBasket. Not bad work for Spanoulis.
No, as a transitioning from a great player into a coach, he's done fantastic work. You know, this is a team with a lot of potential. It's great to see them realize it.
Billy Toliopoulos, who was called into this team. I don't think there were a lot of, maybe nobody was going to pick him until Spanoulis came, and he could see what this guy could do for this team. Spanoulis really got some great performances out of Kostas Antetokounmpo. I think is still working on him, making him an even more formidable part of this team. And I mean, for me personally, it's great to see a team bounce back from the performance that they had against Turkey, because we knew that Greece were better than what we saw on Friday night in the semifinals. So Greece, third place at FIBA EuroBasket 2025. Amazing game. And I don't think you could ask for a better third place game than that. Okay, maybe Greece were in control for much of it, but when you can have that type of dramatic finish, wow, you'll take it every time.
No, that was a great game, Jeff. And again, credit to both teams. Greece having their moment, wonderful to see. And I really believe that there's great things ahead for the Suusijangi, for Finland. And respect for both Greece and Finland for the type of basketball they played here the entire EuroBasket tournament. Been outstanding.
So add another medal to the trophy cabinet or the awards cabinet for Greece and for Finland. Well, I think all you can say is they've just served up another reminder that this country knows what it's doing in terms of putting together a basketball program.
Yeah, I'm absolutely impressed with Finland. And with this team, we talked about their improved experience. They grew and developed even more throughout this tournament. But this is the next generation. And there's bright times ahead for Finland. This guy just dominated the game. There was that beautiful play I wanted to see. 2 feet in the lane, extension, and the reverse lay-in. Beautiful from Giannis. But this was a team effort, and Dorsey, his three-point shooting was critical all tournament long. The great comeback, Kamwa showing his versatility. The beautiful finger roll, the legends.
Markkanen was having a tough game. You know, they basically, as you said, targeted him, made sure that he wasn't going to be the guy that was going to beat him. And sure enough, he came good in the fourth quarter.
And the excitement down the stretch. Look at this.
The Finnish president, for goodness sake. They missed it, and they had the putback. But he was well short. And even in those split seconds, sometimes it's hard to have the right feel for that shot.
Janssinen will run that back over and over and over.
And looking at Papanikolaou, it was almost as if his life had gone before his eyes.
Flashed before his eyes.
Flashed before his eyes because, you know, he almost blew a chance to, well, maybe seal the win. So, okay, the heartbeat has slowed down now, folks. So Greece win over Finland for third place. And you see coming up tonight, 9 p.m. local time, Turkey going for their first title as they go up against world champions Germany, who's trying to win this thing for the first time since 1993.